I didn't know this, but Belgium is the largest importer of kangaroo meat.
What?
At least in Europe. I don't know if they are in the world. And on the flip side, Australia, literally the flip side, Australia has a kangaroo problem. Belgian authorities can't guarantee how that meat was sourced, if it was humanely sourced or not, because Australia doesn't really have too many standards. For
giant
animal
marsupial fucking rats.
It's just weird to me, man. It's like, do you want a kangaroo burger? No, thank you. I do not.
No, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat kangaroo.
Boys, also rest in peace, Drew Struzan, I think is how you say his name. If you saw a movie poster in the 80s and 90s that was a painted thing and not a photograph, he did it. Shawshank Redemption. He was the artist. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just
with the cool, always jumping out from like the horizon.
Yes,
it's really neat.
That's very cool.
Coming to America.
Is perfect.
Hellboy, Risky Business, First Blood, Blade Runner. He did the poster for Blade Runner. Yeah, just massive talent.
You know, there's so much talk about inflation and all the stuff, prices going up and all that. You're sort of a niche market, which is great, but are you feeling any pinch right now?
I rarely have the same thing in stock constantly, but there are my regular products, and I'm starting to look at going, okay, are people going to accept, $1, $2 markup on this? Or there's been some stuff where I've gone to go reorder. I'm like, nope, no, like there's no profit at all.
Yeah.
And
like you say, you don't have a bunch of stores. You don't have 8,000 square feet of stored somewhere, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you can't just pack away.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Because they were talking about eminent domain at the forum last night, right? And John Houston, whose family home was eminent domain for a school that never got built, so they were kind of, treated poorly anyway. And I was like, well, fuck, behind every, citizen who was screwed by eminent domain, there's a Duwamish guy like,
where's the line form? Because I should be at the head of it, motherfucker.
Oh man, bummer.
All right, we're ready.
Are we going?
We've been going. Yeah,
nice.
We've been going.
Well, welcome everybody to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast.
Extra.
Yes, it is, boys, episode 144.
Wow.
Which, if I do the math, Jeff, we got to carry the one. You subtract. No, you divide. No, okay, it's one more than 143. I think. Makes sense. Yeah, and so, boys, tonight we've got a special guest coming in. We've got Anne from Retro Emporium.
Yeah, really excited.
A cool store down in Kent, Washington, which is our neighbor to the south, which we don't normally allow Kent folks to come. No, I'm kidding.
The rule is, I think, to never go south.
Yeah. Thy never shine shall meeteth, or something.
Well, if we do go too far south and you need a safe word, tonight's safe word is pizza tattoo. So if you're not feeling safe, just yell out pizza tattoo. We'll stop this here program and check on you. You folks can do it at home. Just hit pause, yell out pizza tattoo. Have some wine, make some macaroni and cheese or a grilled cheese sandwich. That's a joke. Really good.
Yes,
little cheddar.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Hey, Charles, can you tell me more about this pizza thing?
Yes. Yeah. So Domino's in Russia, about 2018, I think it was, had a special promotion. And they threw it out that if you went and got a Domino's pizza tattoo on your body, in a spot that can be, seen like on your wrist or your face
Forehead,
or forehead, wherever, you would get free pizza for life. And what that equated to, I think, was 100 pizzas a year for 100 years, up to 10,000 free pizzas if you would go get this tattoo. Well, it blew up on the internets and the social medias over in Russia, and so many people were like, "I'm going to get a tattoo," and so they were like, "Oh shit!"
Hey, it's like, have you had Domino's pizza?
That's a lot of pizza we're going to have to make.
Yeah.
So they ended up limiting it to, I think, 350 people, and then they threw in a bunch of other requirements, like it can be any color, but it's got to be at least 2 centimeters long. It's got to be in a spot that's not often covered,
right,
full time on your body. You got to take a picture of it and send it in. It's got to be permanent, the whole thing. But they backtracked pretty quick.
Oh, because who would have thought?
Yeah,
free food. That's a lot of free pizza, though.
It's a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
What was that airline that did that same promotion where you could buy a unlimited amount of flights or something, and some guy paid, I don't know, X amount of dollars, and he got flights for life with him and a companion.
Yeah.
And he's got the most miles that have ever been traveled.
And it didn't cost him all that much.
No.
I mean, they thought it would be like this great.
Who's going to do that?
10 grand or 20 grand or something.
He just lives on peanuts.
He just lives in the plane. Where am I going now? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going. Just throws a dart and it's like, oh, fuck, Cleveland again.
Right. But it shows you, though, that you've got some limitations to what you put out there. Like, you want to promote yourself. You want to get yourself out there. And then you end up on some, podcast as a safe word.
Yeah. And speaking of which, if anybody wants to get an Our Town podcast tattoo, we will offer you a guest appearance.
100 years of pizza.
This is one slice a year for the next 100 years. And a T-shirt.
I'd certainly buy somebody a pizza.
Oh yeah!
If somebody showed me an Our Town podcast tattoo, first I'd get you an exorcism of some kind, but right after that, I'd buy you a pizza. There's a number of really good pizza choices in Renton for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then drive you to the Western State hospital, right?
Or immediately to the place where they have them removed. No, but have everybody. What were you gonna say? You're going to say, if you get a tattoo, what's going to happen?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what do we want to give them? If they get an Our Town podcast logo on their body, I guess 2 centimeters is the going thing. So.
I don't even know what a centimeter is, sir.
This isn't imperial.
It's 100 millimeters.
Thanks. Fuck.
I don't think that's true. Actually.
Does that help?
I don't think it is either. Is it 10 millimeters?
Mike's on to you.
It's 10 millimeters.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know, man.
But
are we the only country in the world that doesn't use this?
Why don't you take that fancy talk anywhere else on this planet?
Right.
Anywhere else.
My favorite memes are when you see something like somebody showed like a rafter, like a lumber up in the thing, and it written on there, it was like 240 dicks, right? It's like America will use anything but
anything.
Any other measurement
besides the metric system.
Except the metric system.
Yeah.
Like a fuck ton, yeah. I mean, the English have the stones, right? And the horses, they like 14 hands, right? Like, don't get all high and mighty. Speaking of England and hands, Boys Guitar was offered a base in Idaho.
Is that true?
Well, kinda. That's what was said by our Secretary of Defense, War, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever he's calling
Pete Hegseth, who is in charge of a lot. That's what he said.
Responsibility.
So he himself was incorrect in the statement.
Right.
Yes.
So he had to walk back and say, no, we're just basically putting them up in some barracks.
Because we'll do cross training or whatever. Because they do the same thing with China. They do, but even more than that with China. And we've given them a defense treaty just like NATO.
Yes.
So we strong arm NATO, right? 70, almost 80 years of dependability and stability, right? But now we're all of a sudden, I thought the Qatars with the I thought they were the bad guys.
Yeah.
I think they are.
For years, they were the biggest sponsor, one of the biggest sponsors of terrorism, money-wise. Billions of dollars going to terrorist organizations.
But they're letting us borrow a big 747, aren't they?
Giving it to us.
Just
giving it to one guy in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh,
And
man.
golf courses and stuff like that.
And the stable coin.
Yeah.
The Liberty Financial or World Liberty. Yeah. That's like
Who's
$2
giving
billion.
Who's given that? What?
That's Trump and Bessent's, right? Or is it the other guy?
Is that Trump's meme coin?
Yeah. That's not even the meme coin. That's a different one, but yes. It's the family business, yeah. Because the boys are on the board
What
with
an
it.
inside job.
That's $2 billion. But are we? What?
What? What?
What?
So they're not, building a base, but still, we're going to be responsible for their stuff.
And I'm not sure. Are their jets going to be on American soil?
I would think so. I bet we're going to sell them F-15s, which are a 40-year-old platform, but it's still readily used.
Qatar flags on there.
And then we'll train their guys.
That'll be
time after
won't
time.
that be like the first base from a foreign country?
It's not. They're not going to get a base. They're not getting a base.
It was worded poorly.
That was a misspeak by the secretary.
Yes.
Of
By a
defense.
very serious position filled by a very unserious person.
Yes. But we're still signing on to a very entwining deal with them, right? It's like a mutual defense treaty.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We're going to be responsible for, because they're always at odds with their neighbors, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know, man. Either way, I don't know. That boggles my mind.
They've got
but we don't want Ukraine in.
Yeah.
We don't want Ukraine in NATO.
Screw the Ukrainians. Then we're going to look at Qatar.
No, man.
It's all an inside job.
Yeah, it really is. I did a project on JBLM here. I won't talk too much about it because it's a bit classified, sort of non-disclosure stuff. But on the base, in the building we were working in, was a contingent of Canadian soldiers because they were working in conjunction with the U.S. soldiers that were there, sharing intelligence and figuring out, because it's a big, wide amount of airspace and land space that is on this side of the hemisphere. So, so there was probably, 10 or 12 Canadian soldiers on the base working in conjunction. So I kind of feel like it may be something similar to that.
So. Yeah. Because
those guys live
stuff.
there.
Yeah, and that's not the same as live military exercise or whatever, like Qatar does with China.
Yes.
Right? And then we're selling them I think it's 5,000 of those mega chips. I feel like it's 5,000 a month. Or some we want to restrict from the world.
Yeah.
Yes, but then this huge number, after they did that $2 billion into World Liberty Financial, they got the deal for those super chips.
What's the super chips?
The one that are used for AI.
Oh.
Right? That we didn't want anybody else to get.
Like Willow or something like that from Google? Or is it something else?
I don't know. It's the NVIDIA ones, whatever those are. I don't know.
I can't think of the name of them, but
yeah, dude. So they just struck a super deal because they want to get into AI all of a sudden or something. But also we're restricting them from China, but they're a major partner with Qatar.
Yeah.
Right?
Meanwhile, the rest of the...
I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce
it's
that.
Qatar.
I think it's Qatar.
Qatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the rest of the countries in the world are kicking themselves going, all we had to do was give them a plane and a couple of golf courses.
Well, you have to bribe him. You have to bribe him. But that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Right? Well, and bending the knee and... just appearing to.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's easy to fool. Right? Oh, man.
So dumb. Well, one maybe good thing he did is he solved the 6,000-year bloodshed and mayhem in the Middle East.
Well, the ceasefire is not really holding, but
no, it's not. He did get the hostages released,
but I don't know, man.
Good.
This is the same deal that Biden was trying to strike.
It really is,
right?
Yeah.
And I really think there's probably collusion between the Israeli hardliners and the Trump campaign.
The Netanyahu.
Right, dude, it's just like, just like Iran-Contra, bro.
Yeah.
Same fucking,
Yeah.
leave the hostages,
Yeah.
right, until it's politically politically expedient.
But he flew back. I mean, he flew to Egypt to basically take a victory lap. He flew home. Everybody's been giving this praise, but man, it's an uneasy peace right now.
Yeah, we'll see. And then we'll see. And Hamas murdered some, guys who are on different factions, right? So it's like, because they want to try to solidify their ability to be the police.
Yeah.
Right. To be the military strength there, one way or the other.
Right.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And any peace is nice, right?
Oh yeah.
But there's no way the right wingers in Israel right now are going to stop. No, they want that whole chunk of land, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if they
Yeah,
were, no, we're fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They want to turn, and Trump wants to turn Gaza into like a resort.
Well,
area.
that's just what they are selling him, right? Because that's how his brain works. Right. So that's easy because he gets that in his mind's eye.
I can see it.
Oh, yeah. I mean it, though, right? Because that's his kind of transactional mind. That's what he's comfortable thinking about. You know?
But he's up in arms right now. Trump is, because Time Magazine put him on the cover, and it was an interesting shot. It was a shot from below, which is normally a way to make somebody seem powerful and big. Yeah. But there was a lot of sun in the background. I don't know if you've seen the picture.
No, I love it.
The sun basically makes the top of his hair invisible because it's very thin up there, and it's a big comb over. So he looks very bald.
It looks very angelic.
It kind of
looks
like
angelic.
And it's like, man, hopefully by 79 you're not vain.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? It's like, for fuck's sake, dude, a photo from to be on Time Magazine? Yeah. It's like,
you're the president of the United States, dude.
It's okay. This is just you.
You're the most powerful.
Oh man.
But he does also have that neck.
But he's very bad.
Neck.
The gobble.
Yeah.
The turkey neck.
The turkey neck. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like a vagina.
Yes, just like when Fat Bastard loses like 200 pounds or whatever. I don't know, man. But there's way worse things than his appearance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah. And I really
wish
hate to pick on anybody's appearance for, chuckle's sake, but he's such a vain.
Yes, therein lies the problem.
Yes.
It's the ego-driven vanity, right? Because that stunts us emotionally and intellectually.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's what they call a retardant.
But that's why he walks around going, I'm 6'4" and 200 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm 6'4" and 210 pounds. And then they show a 6'4", 210 pound guy like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, the guy who's Thor.
who plays Thor in a side by side.
Yeah.
And it's like,
No.
But that's just that's what fascists do.
Yeah.
So you can't believe your eyes. Just like Stephen Miller's 5'10".
Right. Yeah.
Right? Don't believe your eyes.
And very good
Only
with women,
believe Big Brother,
apparently.
dude. That's all that is. You can't trust or believe anything else except us.
He married a younger woman, so he must be very virile.
Oh, my God. I want to fight that guy so bad.
Yeah, we can see
That's a range.
He's like half my age, man. I would ride that dude like a
pay-per-view. Do a pay-per-view.
He's got to have a government email, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for charity or something.
Yeah.
Who would he send his charity money to if he won?
Donald
Like,
Trump.
the KKK? Is that a 503c? Piece of shit. Yeah.
Proud Boys.
Man.
Money's coming your way.
So gross. No, not a chance. He will never defeat me. Never. Never. Oh man. Oh, my brain hurts.
Man.
Come on, people.
Speaking of, we did a whole thing on free speech last week, which I really enjoyed. I hope you folks did too. There's a case in Tennessee right now. I don't know if you've heard about this. A guy named Larry Bouchard. He's a 61-year-old guy. And probably a week or so after Charlie Kirk was killed, he posted a quote. Not that quote. He posted a quote that Trump had made a year before, or I think in January, when that school got shot up in Iowa, Perry High School or something like that. Trump had said, "Well, we just got to figure out a way. We just got to get over it."
Yeah.
Right. So he posted a picture of Trump and said, "We just got to get over it," and then said something about the quote from Perry High School, Iowa. Well, police came in and arrested him. Arrested. He's in jail right now because, and he's been there for a few weeks because they said he was making a terroristic threat to the school because there just happened to be in the area another school named Perry High School or something like that. So they arrested him. And of course, in Tennessee, it's a cash only bond. So he's got to come up with $210,000 in cash because the judge set a $2 million bail on this guy. So you got to come up with
as far
210 grand.
No, that's not happening. And Donald Trump was just pushing back against the move to eliminate cash only bails.
Who was?
Donald Trump. He got all pissy about it. It's like, whoever heard of such a thing? You know what I mean?
But it really hurts poor folks.
And that really, I don't
got that kind of cash.
No,
that's why you have bail bonds.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and for the judge
that's the 10% to give to a bondsman. You still have to have that 200 grand for this,
right?
But and so there was no other evidence that he had
no other evidence.
Bombs
and in fact, not that I've heard of. And according to this article, they couldn't find it. They did say that there was a whole bunch more memes that he posted. He just posted this on a Facebook page, and they can't tell you, did anybody from the school actually see this? Did anybody from nobody called and complained about it, said, oh, that guy is going to shoot up the school or whatever? But my understanding is he also posted a whole bunch more quote unquote hateful things about Trump and Charlie Kirk in the same sort of manner at the same time frame. And they're like, oh no, all that's free speech, but this thing where he quoted Trump.
Right.
Yeah. So by quoting Donald Trump, that could be construed. Yes. Because that's not necessarily, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's, I don't know. No, I think that's really bad. You should not be arrested for such things.
He's charged with threats of mass violence on school property and activities, which is a Class E felony.
No, I believe that.
Punishable by between 1 and 6 years in prisons and up to $3,000 in fines. And I mean, this had to go from the police to a district attorney. Who had to assign those charges. Had to go in front of a judge who had to assign the bail. Right?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, that's the bail hearing judge's job, right? But he didn't have to say cash only and $2 million,
right?
Unless they're not on the evidence you just described to me.
Yeah,
I think that's
something
completely
else.
Yes. Yeah. If there's some other mitigating things to where, you know what I mean?
Like,
he's already shot up 30 other schools or something. Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean? But if not, no, that's some nonsense.
It's nonsense. Right? And the other thing is that his original, I think like arraignment or something, his original passed the bail hearing, but the next hearing was set for October something. They pushed it. The court pushed it to 12/9. So December 9th. So unless this guy comes up with the bail money, he's sitting in jail for this fucking post, quoting Trump for 2 months.
Yeah, because I mean, from one point of view, it's a chilling effect.
Yeah,
right. Because it makes me want to, change behavior. Not me personally, but it makes a person want to change behavior.
Like,
right.
Well, I'm not posting that because
so that type of chilling effect is very real. But yeah, if there's no other evidence, that's pretty fucking awful.
Well, we already know that the federal government right now doesn't give a shit about due process. They don't give a shit about.
No, I'm telling you,
Just crash in, lock everybody up.
Yeah,
where the just where they fall.
Is this representative or reminiscent of past experiences in the country?
When democracies turn to autocracies, yes, very much so.
Is that what that is? Yep. Okay. When did that happen? When was that a thing in our history?
Well, not in
just
the
recently.
US history,
no, but in the because we've just recently come to a place of a broader justice and broader democracy, right? More voices on the table since 1965, right? So it's pretty new for us because we had Jim Crow and all that shit before that.
Right.
And then, just the silent protest from last week, right? Yeah. And that was the 20th century. So previous to that. But in the Eastern Bloc countries, right, Hungary, et cetera, like they became democracies, Poland now, but then they're steadily losing it. Mm-hmm. And it's the otherism, right? You find someone to blame and you make a private militia, basically. There's the two major steps. But then also Yeah, dismantling all the other checks and balances, right?
That's what's
the first
happening.
thing go Turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a number of examples.
Yeah.
Yeah, democracy is a pain in the ass. But
Yeah.
it's way better.
It's way worth the pain in the ass.
It is.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to the
The No King.
No
Yeah.
Kings thing?
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah,
noon
there's
at the Bland.
There's one at
Yeah.
South Center as well.
Yeah.
That a guy stopped by and brought a flyer for that. So
Nice.
they're going. I think there's 20,000 events
Different
across
ones,
the
yeah.
country.
Yeah, is that going to get Trump to pull the Insurrection Act? Is that going to be
Yeah.
the day?
Fuck.
But I do
You know what I
love,
mean? I feel like it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be before the
Election.
midterms,
Yeah.
right? And I could very well be wrong. Jeez, I mean,
Well,
I'm not.
hasn't
but,
he said something about there being? You could be
He's
wrong.
talked about it.
Isn't he talked about
He's
that?
talked about
That
it. He's like,
gonna-
yeah, it's
I'm
all
gonna-
options are
Yeah.
on the table.
I'm going to do something.
If I
during,
have to, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget the 218th Democrat's going to get sworn in.
Yeah.
I mean, they can only keep the House out for so long.
I don't know how long
Sooner or
can
later-
they keep it out.
I don't know, right? As long as he fucking feels like, I guess.
Isn't that as long as we keep the government closed down? Is
Yeah,
that
they don't need the House. They need the Senate to pass that,
Yeah.
right? The House should be working on something to fix that,
Yes.
right? Because that's where it would start. But no,
Yeah.
the House is out
Right.
so that the 218th member
Can't
vote for the release of the Epstein
Epstein
stuff.
files,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, 1 bazillion%.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck on the function of the government at this
Yeah.
point by any
Yeah.
means.
Yeah.
fuck?
No, and the now $40 billion we're sending to Argentina.
Is it 40 now?
I think it is. It's creeping up. That Congress didn't even touch that.
No.
Somehow or another, somebody from the executive branch did that.
Said we're going to
So
throw
they-
an extra 20 in there for you.
While we're furloughing all these people in this country?
Yes.
So where's that money coming
Yeah.
from?
Yeah. Well, it's all that tariff money.
It's all the tariff money, maybe, but why would the executive branch get to keep
You
that?
get to keep any of it. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Well, we know why.
It comes from the Federal Reserve is where it comes
Yeah.
from.
Man, we need to call Jim Rockford, dude. We need to get in there. Come on, Rockford.
Good
Fucking-
idea.
Yeah, he'll just put on some glasses, have a fake card, and he's in. Like,
I'm going to need to see the files. Oh,
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Yes, come on in.
Yeah. Angel sneaks him under some absurdly large jacket.
Rocky's out making some kind of weird distraction in the lobby.
Yeah, that's what we need, man.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
boy.
Oh, boys, and good news. If you're a baseball fan or just a fan of Seattle, the Seattle Mariners got past the Detroit Tigers in one of the longest games. And it was actually the longest game where the series was on the line. It was the tiebreaker game. Went 15 innings, I think, and beat Detroit to get to the ALCS, the championship series.
Nice.
Against Toronto. And as we're speaking now, they've won 2 games in Toronto and have come back to Seattle, and they're playing tonight right now as
this
we're
moment
recording this. And
time.
I'm not going to check the score because
I don't jinx nothing.
Was it 2-2
Yeah.
earlier?
2-2 earlier.
2-2
Yeah.
earlier.
My, oh my.
Yes.
The ghost
It's
of
the
Dave Niehaus. Oh,
man.
he's smiling down upon us all.
And I got to say, I think Dad died in 2003. So he got to see the Mariners' historic 116 win season in 2001. He got to see them get fairly far. They would get to the ALCS, I think, 4 times, something like that. Maybe this is the 4th time.
Jeez, that's neat. Yeah.
But never got to see a Seahawks Super Bowl, never got to see a Mariners. He got to see the Sonics.
When did he pass away?
2003.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Got it.
So, I mean, this one's for Pop, I hope.
Yeah.
Here's the Pop.
Yeah. Geez, so good on them. Let's hope they keep up the winning
Yeah, that's really neat.
streak.
Yeah, everybody's excited.
Yeah, it's a buzz around town for sure.
Yeah, it's almost like the same thing as the Beastquake kind of thing. They're
Yes.
measuring the sound
Yeah.
at the Safeco Field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're
So
allowed
cool.
we're allowed sports community.
Yes.
Yes.
It was fun. I was at the daughters' swim meet. Today's Wednesday. Yesterday. Was it Monday? No, Monday night. It was a weird night for a swim meet, but we were up at the Foster pool in Tukwila there, and there's like 5 of the dads there, like listening on their phones and watching. Is my kid up? Nope, not my kid.
Anybody drowning?
Not my kid. Go. But we're all like at the same time. Everybody's like,
nice.
it's so good that you guys are cheering on these kids.
You're so enthusiastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your kid just got out of the pool. You're cheering. Well done.
Boys, there's trouble in podcast land.
What?
AI podcasts are being mass produced and they are completely virtual hosts. And it's sort of fascinating because you can do so much with AI. You can do the deep
Is that audio and visual, you think?
I don't know if it's both.
Yeah, it could
but they're
just be
actually
audio.
able to make money on weird little podcasts. Like in the article, they talked about this company that has 8 people, and all they do is they mass produce like 3,000 different podcasts in a week, right? And these podcasts could be something simple like pollination in Renton.
Right.
In the city of Seattle, pollination city, and you could have like a dozen listeners, but they make money off of it because of the very drilled down content. They can get like an antihistamine
or whatever,
sponsor,
because
they
they're
can come in.
They're dealing with,
but that's just an
allergies and
but that's like an
Kind of does
infomercial,
become an
right?
infomercial.
Yeah.
But
So
they're
how would
flooding
you
the
just,
market with
you
this
just
shit.
tell the AI to write you something about pollen counts in Seattle
I
and
guess
just writes
so,
it
and
out?
then talk
Yeah.
and then have a
All you
couple of
do-
voices.
How do you
you-
know it's telling the truth? Like,
how do you know we're telling the
Doesn't
truth?
matter.
well, it doesn't matter.
AI?
We're charming.
Are we AI?
I know.
No,
I know
yeah,
you
yeah.
are.
You're.
No, it's
AI
pretty
can't
easy.
get this
You can
handsome.
you can
I
do
took
a
the
lot with
purple
AI.
pill. What happens?
We should incorporate some AI in this. We could be off right now. In fact, everybody, we're not even here right now.
Yeah. We're up in the club.
Yeah, but they're actually turning a profit with this crazy stuff. So you could have, I mean, if you're making,
No, but
$500 a
yeah.
week or something off of your pollen count podcast,
Or whatever it might be.
or whatever it might be.
Right. And you have one for
Rectal
every.
leakage.
Yeah. Did you say rectal leakage?
Well, you wanted something specific.
Is that our angle?
It's a good starting point. It can only go downhill from there.
Well, it always ends with rectal leakage.
It may cause.
Bleeding
Mike, are
from
you
your
projecting?
Yeah. Well, wait, gaskets change as the decades pile on.
Jeez, I mean, we get frustrated with like AI art, and we get frustrated with AI music. It's so tempting to go to because it's so easy to use. And I admit that I've used AI art just to come up with something. In fact, I use, if you guys enjoy our social media pages with the little fun pictures and stuff, I use Adobe, an Adobe program for that. And they're always flipping. Do you want AI to rewrite this for you? Do you want AI to spruce up the pic? Do you want AI to do this?
Do you want AI to put Mike and Charles and Jeff in the back of the Knight Rider car? Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I need AI for that.
Yeah. Oh, you did that yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little cut and paste.
Oh, okay. So I thought that was AI.
So
Oh,
good.
wow.
No.
That's naturally
See, I
occurring.
knew Charles was AI.
We're totally AI. So weird though, man, because we,
It's like cure cancer AI. Leave the goofy shit to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
yeah. Did anybody ask AI? Did
Nope.
Did anybody ask
Nope.
it to cure cancer yet?
Yeah. They're just like, can you make me? Yeah.
I've got a little side note about that
Seven-fingered
too.
porn chicks. Like,
Yes.
why do they all have so many fingers?
Yeah. Why do they have extra toes? So today I went in for my follow up for my cancer scan, which came back clear, which is fantastic.
Nice.
And I talked to Dr. Hall, and I was talking to his intern, and I was telling him about my story, right? I mean, I was telling this intern about my story before Dr. Hall came in, who's my primary gynecologist, oncologist.
Oh,
Anyway, so this guy's like, I heard you have an interesting story. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, you're alive. I'm like, what?
That's a good start.
All right. And I did. I've beat a lot of this cancer through, thought and grounding and health and diet and positive thinking and all those sorts of things. And at some point during the conversation, when Dr. Hall came in and we continued to talk about my specific case, I was like, why don't we study me? Right? Why are you guys studying all these people that are having toxic responses to your drugs and you're killing people with your drugs? I'm alive. I have stage 4 melanoma. Why wouldn't you just go ahead and study me? What am I eating? Lots of ice cream, 2 pints of ice cream a day. Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I mean, a pint's not as big as you think it is.
It isn't, but 2. But they were like, and I'm grounding every day, and connecting with the earth and getting my balance in and stuff. I don't know why I'm still alive. It ain't the drugs. I stopped doing the drugs a long time ago, and the drugs I was taking were giving me toxic responses, made me feel just awful, right?
And your immune system had to be suppressed because it was fighting back and eating your body up.
Yeah. So I was having a bad response to all those things. So I said, fuck it. And then when I told those guys that I had not been on it for like 6 or 9 months after 3 different scans, and they thought I'd been continuing to take it, even though if they'd looked, I hadn't reordered any of the drugs over the course of the last 9 months. But why don't you study somebody like me or the other people that have made it through, right? What were we talking about, though? About cancer? About AI? Yeah. But let's get AI to do it, right? Let's study me. I want to be studied.
What, did he say, like, we'll put you on the list to study, or?
No, all they do is they put you on lists to go ahead and try different things on you that are FDA approved, like different, therapies where they pull cancer cells out of you and then they spin them around and
make them dizzy.
Made them dizzy.
They get them drunk.
Get them drunk and then stick them back in. Things like that. But everything's just an absolute throwing spaghetti at the wall. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just throwing certain drugs that someone's made and saying, hey, we've got this new protocol that's really exciting. Oh, okay. You died because of it? Okay, we won't give that to anybody anymore. It's really, they're just practicing on us. That's all they're doing.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Well, I need AI.
This might be a cancer cure. I don't know. Belgium. We talked about kangaroos last week, right? Fighting Guatemalans or whatever. I didn't know this, but Belgium is the largest importer of kangaroo meat.
What?
At least in Europe. I don't know if they are in the world. And on the flip side, Australia, literally the flip side, Australia has a kangaroo problem. There's overpopulation. They need to be culled for crop
from a certain
stuff
point of
like
view.
that.
Yeah.
Well, there was a big push over the last few years to ban kangaroo meat in Belgium because Belgian authorities can't guarantee how that meat was sourced, if it was humanely sourced or not, because Australia doesn't really have too many standards for
giant
animal
marsupial fucking rats.
It's just weird to me, man. It's like, you want a kangaroo burger? No, thank you. I do not.
No, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat kangaroo because they have faces.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And they sort of stand on 2 legs.
Cows don't.
They do, but if you saw a cow and then you saw 100 other cows, you'd be like, I don't know which one I saw first. But a kangaroo, he'd eyeball you.
You call him what, Steve? I'm eating Steve.
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe if he was trying to eat me, I'd eat him.
So basically, a whole bunch of the big grocery stores in Belgium have just declined to carry kangaroo meat. You can still, I think, get it at some specialty butcher shops and stuff like that. So it's not completely outlawed, but they're like, hey, we're going to stop carrying it. So commercial hunting of kangaroos is the largest, basically the slaughter of wild animals in the world. They take out more kangaroos, I think it's 7.5 million, are culled every year, are hunted and killed every year. One of the issues is they don't have, they do a lot of night hunting. So if you're out hunting, and I'm not a hunter and don't want to be a hunter, I get hunting. Don't send me a letter. I'm fine with you hunting because I think you're probably an ethical hunter. But night hunting is a little different. You shoot the animal, you might just wound it, and then it's hard to find in the dark. So the animal
can track them in the dark.
Yeah, it can wander off and basically suffer and die. And the other thing is, they're leaving a lot of the young, the little joeys, the babies behind, and those babies can't fend for themselves.
There's no rules on like you can't, just like with bears, you can't kill a mama bear. Right?
Yeah,
but I guess not
so.
7 million
And does and stuff like that.
Wow, man, that seems like
that's a lot of animals, right?
Huh.
7.5 million in the commercial hunting. So yeah, a lot of nighttime huntings. They figure about 40% of the animals that are in the night hunt are just wounded and have to crawl off and die.
How many percent?
About 40%.
That's awful.
Of the animals, and that 400,000 joeys, the young, end up not being able to defend themselves or feed, and they will just die of starvation or get killed off by the dingo or whatever.
Oh shit.
So
man, well,
yeah, geez, man. So Belgium's like, we ain't doing no more kangaroo meat, man.
Does it say anywhere in there where or why they do night hunting?
I think maybe that's when they come out, or they're easier to find. I don't know.
Are kangaroos marsupials? They're not marsupials.
They're marsupials, but I don't know if they're nighttime.
Yeah,
because they're grazers. They're vegetarians, right? So
isn't that a definition of a marsupial? Is like a nighttime, comes out at night?
I thought it was more of a biological.
Yeah, that's nocturnal, right? Marsupial means that you have a pouch, that you still have. Babies are born, they crawl into the sack. There's still like mother's milk and such, but there's no teeth.
Just such a weird,
yeah.
Fucking Australia and your crazy ass.
Because it was a separate thing for mass for like 200 million years. It's like after Pangea, it was the first part that broke off or something. Like, fuck all y'all.
There's one fucking deer or whatever they are decided, you know what? I'm just going to get up on two legs and hop around.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because I think like an opossum is an omnivore. So I could see them scrounging at night and looking for anything smaller in itself, right? Toads to lizards, to fucking newts, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But I think kangaroos just graze, right? Yeah,
I would
or
think
whatever
so.
the fuck, kind of, or sort of, or
into the
eat corn
crops.
dogs with their hats on backwards.
Don't eat the Hillshire.
They're basically at the beach at the pumping at the workout club, right?
Yeah. Doing pull-ups.
Right,
they do.
exactly.
They seem like some rocker dude from Spanaway.
Yeah.
Like,
Skating backwards.
The only thing I know about kangaroos is always you see the pictures of the boxing and they've been in the cartoons, and there was that stupid movie with the kangaroo, and like Rebecca Romaine Stamos' husband was in it.
No, I don't remember that.
The kid from Stand By Me, the fat kid from Stand By Me.
River Phoenix?
No, the Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they look like they're fun little creatures. I don't want to get stuck in a ring with one, but didn't they do like a Bugs Bunny? Didn't he like box one?
For sure. Oh,
something?
yeah.
It's like, I don't want to eat that.
No, I don't eat that. But that's a lot. 7 million.
7.5
That's a lot.
million.
Because they're nowhere else, right? That's just an Australian creature. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Iowa.
Yeah. And
Aren't they in Iowa?
Didn't somebody bring a bunch to
they are now.
Yeah. I was like, we'll eat that.
Yeah. And I don't know, because people make pet food out of all sorts of stuff. And, but I don't know. They didn't claim they're turn that into pet food in Belgium.
Yes.
How many
weird?
Yeah.
What are carrots? What are kangaroos responsible for destroying?
Crops.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll just come in and chew up all the
Corn or
vegetables,
whatever.
corn, whatever they're growing. Probably, I don't know, wheat maybe.
Beats me.
Yeah.
Beats me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steroids.
Pick locks and shit.
I like your
Making
visual.
it through the fence.
I like your visual of the hat on backwards guy, right?
I'm going to do some more research on
And plus,
kangaroos because I
remember
don't think they're like super tall, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, I bet they get 5+ feet for
Oh,
sure.
do they
really?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because there's the
Oh,
not
is it the
wombats.
wallaby?
Wallaby is the
That's the
smaller
small
version.
one,
Yeah,
okay.
but they're
Oh, like the
cousins for
wallabies
sure.
are
Yeah,
nice.
I know.
Yeah.
You just want to pet it,
Yeah.
take it home,
Oh my God, it's funny.
train it to box in the Olympics.
Yeah,
Make $1 million.
It's a Cinderella story.
Out of Augusta, about to become.
Speaking of animals, I didn't know this. Milk is not good for cats. Did you know this, Mike?
Oh, because that's always the cliche, right? Is you'd feed them
milk.
Yeah.
I always thought so too. So I hear it's a terrible idea because they are lactose intolerant. Kittens at about after they wean from their mother at 6 to 12 weeks, they stop producing the lactase or something, the enzyme that breaks down the lactose. So they don't do that anymore. So you're just giving your cat basically diarrhea.
You're not supposed to give cats
Milk.
cows milk.
For
Human milk.
grow a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're carnivores, dude.
Yeah.
The only time they come across a vegetable is if it's in the stomach of the fucking thing they're eating. You know what I mean? Oh, no. Cats are
When I found out that cats will, if they're left with their owner dies or something, and they're left in the house, they'll eat the owner.
I don't give a shit, Mike.
They don't give a shit. They're going to eat you, Mike.
But he'd be like, "Wah!" trying to wake
Not
up
so
from
much
mass,
on his-
dude.
For days.
Why is there no meat on his bones?
Nah, buddy.
Oh, man.
I got to go back to kangaroos just for a heads up, man.
Yeah.
A kangaroo size varies by species and sex, but the largest red kangaroo can be up to 6 feet 7 inches tall and weigh up to 200 pounds.
Whoa.
Damn.
Males are significantly larger than females, with the largest record male measuring 6 foot 11 inches tall and weighing 201 pounds.
Fuck.
No.
No, I mean, that's like Donald Trump. What did you say, 6'7" and 200 pounds?
Oh,
Like,
So svelte.
very
Yeah.
svelte.
Plus, I bet they can jump far, dude.
yeah. And fast as fuck, probably.
Yeah. What a wacky thing, man. Because it's like a super rabbit.
Yeah.
With a rat tail.
Yeah.
I always thought they kind of looked like a deer head without the antlers.
Yeah.
But then the body of a.
But then they're like a centaur, but with rabbit bottom, a rocker dude human top, and a deer head. Yeah. It's like Kid Rock with rabbit feet.
It's like God getting to the 6th day and going, well, I'm going to try the marijuana and the heroin and the cocaine all in the same day. And then I'm going to finish creating animals. So what do we
I'm
got?
coming for you, Australia.
Kangaroos and fucking giraffe.
Platypus and
And then, Here's a platypus.
the ocelot,
The narwhal.
just nuts. Oh my God, boys! Got some celebrity deaths that happened this week. Mike, rest in peace, Tommy Price at 68. He was a longtime drummer for Joan Jett. He was a Blackheart.
Yeah.
He was like one of the original.
Since the I Love Rock and Roll days.
Okay, yeah, because
So
he played on
84 or
that.
whatever.
He
He's
played
not
on
on
like
Bad
8
Reputation.
albums.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did play on "I Hate Myself for Loving
I think her
You."
biggest song. That song's huge.
Yeah, but he also played with Marshall Crenshaw, Debbie Harry, Roger Daltrey, Psychedelic Furs, BOC, and others. Not
Blue
released
Oyster
as
Cult?
Blue Oyster Cult.
What?
It's probably
Like
one of
in the
those
later
weird,
years? Yeah. Sure.
yeah.
Still, that's nice. He was dependable. People called him.
Well,
That's nice.
He called the drummer's drummer.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
one of those guys.
the
that
drum
probably-
production on like I Love Rock and Roll, that whole album was just very but I love it. I love that record.
nice and steady.
John.
Nice and steady.
Yeah.
I think I've got that on cassette tape.
It's a good record, man.
Yeah.
It is.
No cause of death revealed yet. 68 years old. But,
Wow, I would have thought older than that, actually.
Yeah, because he's been around for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started
That's
with Billy
84.
Idol, right? I think
don't
he
know.
started played with Billy Idol maybe in his touring band or something before joining Joan Jett.
Jeez, I don't know.
Yeah, and he played with Scandal, which I haven't thought about
man.
Scandal in a long
Scandal.
time. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I can't even hear it. I don't even know a song from them. Do you have something?
I'm just picturing the gal,
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Patty
Yeah.
Smythe.
Patty Smythe. Yeah,
Yes, not Smith.
Well, Smythe.
Yeah, they had a huge song.
What's that big hit?
It was huge though.
Jeff's looking it up, I think.
Oh, good.
It's Your Thing.
No.
Play that funky music.
No.
Basically,
Scandal. It says, I don't know, Scandal.
Start. Oh, man.
I know it's
it's
there.
right there.
It's right there. Mariners game. Don't look at everybody.
The Rockford Files
the
thing.
Warrior.
That's it. Yes.
I
am the warrior.
Yeah.
And Goodbye to You.
Oh,
that's
really?
right.
Oh, I didn't know that was a scandal.
Goodbye to you.
Oh, it's so rebellious.
Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you.
Yeah. Oh, shucks. There's a simpler
Goodbye
time.
to you. Yes.
That's how we
Go
beat the
Charlies.
Soviets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soviets didn't have none of that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Another musician passed away, a longtime Moody bluesist, bassist and singer John Lodge. I think he might have been like the last, Justin Hayward's still alive, but he died at 82.
Wow.
He joined the band in 1966, 2 years after it formed. And I'm not a huge Moody Blues fan, but I think they started off as a skiffle band and sort of went into the mercy beat kind of a thing, and then found the psychedelic rock, and that's where they hit their
Nights and White
I mean, if you ask me for a Moody Blues song, that's probably the only one I can.
Oh,
really
geez.
be like,
That whole album, you've heard that whole album.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I've heard tons.
yeah,
I
yeah.
listen to a lot of classic.
But people who like Moody Blues like Moody Blues.
Moody Blues.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
My dad was a huge Moody Blues.
And for people that were more conservative at that time, I think you could dip your toe into that side of pop culture with Moody Blues. They kind of, because they weren't, they weren't too acid rock or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not. People aren't clutching their pearls for them necessarily. It's Sabbath comes along, goes, hold my beer.
Step aside.
So he joined in 66, 2 years after it was formed, remained with the band until their last studio album, which was 2003's December. And he was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with them in 2018. He wrote a bunch of their songs. Him and Justin Hayward, I think, shared vocals, bounced back and forth, stuff like that. Justin Hayward's more responsible for their their 80s stuff. I know you're out there somewhere.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Where they're just like, that's the T-ball. Yeah. Although, I'm mad because it ain't me.
Oh, in my wildest dreams.
What's happening?
I wanted to be a rock star, motherfucker.
Yeah. Maybe Sebastian Bach.
No, God, that guy can hit some notes. Also, rest in peace, very long time actress Diane Keaton, 79. I haven't heard any reports of cause of death, but it sounds like it was sudden. But she, I guess she battled skin cancer and bulimia kind of throughout her life. But her biggest hits were Annie Hall. She worked with Woody Allen like 8 or 9 times, 8 different movies, something like that.
But she's, super famous for that role, right?
Oh, big time. She won the Oscar for Annie Hall.
I didn't know that.
And she was also Kay in all 3 of the Godfather's movies, the wife of Al Pacino's character.
Oh, wow.
And did a marvelous job in that, just being the, when Michael kind of went to the dark side and embraced the family business and kind of shut her out. There's some great scenes in there where she's just like, fuck, what do I do?
Oh, geez, yeah.
So,
and that was 80? What year was that?
Which one?
Oh, well, the first
Godfather was 72.
Is it really? Wow. All right.
And then the last Godfather was like 86 or something.
Godfather was 17.
Was it 90?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
90.
Yeah. Jeez.
Is that part 3? Is there just 3 of them?
I believe so.
It was 1990.
Yeah, Andy Garcia popped into that one.
Yeah, but fuck, she did 8 movies with Woody Allen.
Wow.
In 1985, Vanity Fair called her the most reclusive star since Greta Garbo.
Oh, jeez.
Because she didn't like to do a lot of interviews, wasn't out and about.
Yeah.
You know, being a
Partying
movie
or
star,
whatever, yeah.
kind of a thing.
Huh.
So
Is she in the Father of the Bride movies? with
she
Steve
was
Martin?
in the Father
She
of the Bride
was,
movie.
yeah.
Steve Martin, yeah. She's been on a ton of stuff, rom-coms, comedies.
Did you say she was in Sleeper?
Sleeper,
which was
Yeah, another way.
Oh,
yeah,
was that a
I
Woody
don't
Allen
know.
thing?
I don't know if
I
she
think
was
so.
in it or not.
That's what it says here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking at the
especially at 8 of his films. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she never married. She adopted 2 kids in the 90s. Dated Warren Beatty for a minute and dated Woody Allen for a minute, but they remained lifelong friends. And obviously put her in
lots of movies.
So
She was in Reds.
yes,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's Warren Beatty.
that's Warren. Yeah, that's probably where she was chilling with Beatty.
Yeah.
Bitty.
The
Bitty,
Good
bitty.
Mother, Father of the Bride, Thrill, The First Wives Club.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she was a very kind of she could be like she's a beautiful lady, right? But she could also kind of disguise herself as a very plain kind of looking person and get into the role.
Yeah.
Rather than being sort of this glamorous, made up kind of person. So, and she just seemed always very approachable, very motherly in the movies and stuff like that. That's kind of how I remember.
She was like the mom, like the mother next door.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Kind of like the
Your buddy's mom that was kind of hot in her own way.
like Leave It to Beaver. You guys are only laughing because you know what I mean.
Have you seen the meme where the family's standing there and somebody has taken like Photoshop and made Jerry Mathers all bald?
No.
And then Ward's like, "It's not what I meant, June."
Oh, shave the beaver. Oh no.
Anyway, sorry,
Oh, my
folks. Boys, also rest in peace, Drew Struzan, I think is how you say his name. Legend that I didn't even know about until he passed away. He painted mass movie posters all through the E.T., Goonies, Star Wars, The Thing.
Yeah.
If you saw a movie poster in the 80s and 90s that was a painted thing and not a photograph, he did it. Shawshank Redemption. He was the artist. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just
With the cool always jumping out from like the horizon line.
Yes.
It's really neat.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Coming
The
to
Thing is
America.
perfect.
Hellboy. Risky Business. First Blood. Blade Runner. He did the poster for Blade Runner. Yeah, just massive talent. He had a documentary in 2013, which I'm going to go hunt down. It's called Drew, the Man Behind the Poster.
Wow.
And featured interviews with George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Harrison Ford, Michael J. Fox, talking about his art and stuff. And that was, 15 years ago or 10, 12 years ago.
What a cool thing.
Yeah.
Those
what a life.
those originals must be somewhere.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
They're somewhere.
Neat.
Maybe in his
Yeah, I
garage.
wonder
Where does he live?
Yeah. What storage unit is his? Yeah, because I mean, not just like with magic cards. They work on whatever size they like to work on, and then they find a way to go beep, 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 beep.
Get it reduced down.
But I don't know if he's doing these big paintings, right?
Yeah, are
I don't
magic
know.
cards, are they all digital or are they actual hand?
I
paint?
both.
Okay.
Yeah,
Depends on the artist.
Yeah, depends on the
Okay.
artist.
So yeah, for him, was he using a giant easel?
Yeah, I don't know. That's really neat.
Make this?
Yeah, the Thing is perfect.
Oh, it's a great poster.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that movie still scares me a little.
I still love it though.
Yeah.
But I'll always jump at that spider head, man. Oh.
Yes.
Ah!
Well, that's why God made shotguns. Yes. I assure you.
Flamethrowers.
Are you guys talking about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a brilliant
It's a perfect.
poster.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to check out all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Because I can see that whatchamacallit, the Star Wars, with
Just in
Luke
here.
and
Yes,
everything.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah. Yeah, and it's
everybody's
all-
centered
yeah.
right there in the
Yes.
middle, and
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It tells the entire story.
right there, in
Just
that
right there.
photograph.
Yeah.
All the,
With Leia hanging on to
God,
Luke's
yeah,
leg.
yeah. It's like, I know. Yeah. I mean, that's been a trope.
Just wait for the next couple movies.
Yeah.
Is he a stepbrother?
No, they're
Yeah,
twins.
they're twins.
Oh, no.
Weird.
Wrong
Weird.
kind of
Everybody
twins.
wants to do twins.
But the prequel one that shows when the kid, baby, young
with
Anakin, yes, but it's the shadow.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not the most subtle thing possible, but I like it a lot.
It's a brilliant idea.
Because we know what that means.
I've seen it. Boys, we're going to leave it right there for right now. We got Ann Smith from Retro Emporium, fabulous store down in Kent. She's going to come in, talk all things retro and retail. Sweet. Maybe share some Gen X fun experiences, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll welcome her in next.
Yeah.
Nice.
See you in a minute.
Welcome back, everybody. And don't adjust your sets. We do have somebody new at the table. Welcome in Ann Smith from Retro Emporium.
Yay!
Down in Kent, down at 328 West Meeker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, the heart of downtown Kent for sure.
It really
Yes,
is. I
yeah.
really like that little area down there. We frequent the Wild Wheat quite a bit.
Yes.
But yeah, that whole little area. Also, your friends Page Turner Books are down there too, right?
They are. He used to be on the corner, but last year they had a flood, so they ended up moving down to First Avenue, which is on the same street as Wild Wheat.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. How long you guys been down there?
Coming up on 7 years.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's an achievement. And you guys have been like best of Kent, like consistent, right? Several times.
Yes.
Is it like every supposed to
I mean, that
Well, the first year I campaigned, okay, and then the second year I campaigned, but started getting a little bit of a following, and all of a sudden we were getting nominated for like shoe store and jewelry. It was. So the categories got a little.
Well, let's clarify that because you guys are a retro emporium, which means you sell a ton of different stuff.
That's true.
With a
That's
retro
Yes.
background, basically,
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking everything like vintage, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Mostly 80s, 90s. I have had to move into the Y2K era.
Okay.
So the early 2000s. But then, we have a whole record room. So all that stuff goes, back to 50s, 60s, but primarily in the 80s and 90s vibe.
Jeez, Nate.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Speaking of best of Kent, I was.
oh.
I had a question there.
You really are the best of Kent. Yeah, that's great.
What is your demographic of customer down there? Is it like us, Gen X kind of? I don't want to date you. Are you Gen X as well?
I'm
Gen Z?
totally Gen X. But it's actually a little surprising to me because I assumed that would be the major draw, but I actually end up with a lot of the Gen Z and even the younger kids.
Okay.
So I'm a pretty popular after school hangout. And so anywhere from that 15, 16-year-old up to 25, 30 is pretty solid. But then they're the ones that end up dragging their parents in or vice versa.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of cool though, because you really see all the generations kind of come together, which blows my mind, but that's the way it turned out. And it's kind of cool.
So you got your start in this, and we just figured this connection out. Climber from back in the day because you used to do handmade stuff, or you still do, but you used to sell at Happy Delusions a couple doors down.
Yep.
What did you make that you were selling there?
So I think that was back in the era of when upcycling was becoming really popular.
Yeah.
So I think I did little army men and then made them into keychains.
Oh,
and
nice.
those little homie figurines.
Yes.
And the vending machine did the same thing. And now I'm kind of like, oof.
Yes.
I sacrificed something that potentially is
millions of dollars.
Yep. But it was fun. I had little backer cards on them. And
Yeah. I found an old bag of homies at Goodwill and a big bag, probably like 30 or 40 of them. And eventually sold them all, but individually on the eBays for a long time. So I know what you're talking about. How do you source most of your stuff,
Well, when I started, I was primarily, or I'd say mostly used. So it's a lot of thrift stores, garage sales. But that was kind of before the whole COVID boom and when everyone started reselling.
Because you started right before COVID.
Yeah, so I opened the shop in 2008 or 2019. But I had been selling online and then doing shows for probably about 6 or 7 years before that. So yeah, it was really easy to source back then. It was great. And then obviously COVID hit and I couldn't go out and find stuff. So that's when I started folding in the new product. So I have a lot of new stuff that's based on retro themes, which got me by. And now it's still just kind of the mix, because everyone likes new things, especially for gifting, and whatnot. But right?
Jeez. So when you say the new stuff is with the retro feel, so it's like a backpack or a candy box or something that has like Donkey Kong on it or Mario Brothers or
right.
whatever feel good from the 80s. Is that all kind of a wholesale thing that you can?
Yeah, I work with, I don't know, probably 15 to 20 different distributors, and there's a wholesale site that I use as well.
Nice. Do people come in and sell you stuff as well, or try to trade or do?
They do. That's not. It's difficult because I'm a very small space and I have very limited storage, which is my biggest excuse. But really, I curate to the nth degree. So it's tricky because it's like I'd love to take everything, but then I'm not your usual shop where you just throw random stuff on the shelves.
But specifically stuff that your customers are
right.
So you're able to kind of figure out.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
Or sometimes somebody will walk in with something. I'm like, there's enough of it. We'll give it a shot.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen check out the store online and seen some of the other interviews and stuff that you've done. Everything from Star Wars figures to non-sports trading cards. Do you get much into like the Pokemon type stuff, or is that a little too new?
No, actually we do. We run a Pokemon League. We've been a Pokemon Play Store since we opened. So usually twice a month we run League Night, which is just everyone gets together with their decks, casual play. We will occasionally do the pre-release tournaments. It's been a little tricky because of the market currently, and getting product and having product consistently has been difficult as well. But pretty big following there. And then it's not just the cards. I mean, I've got the stuffies and the keychains and all sorts of stuff.
Nice. And you guys moved up here from Oregon, right? Springfield?
I did, yeah. So I grew up in Springfield, Eugene, went to the U of O, and then spent early 20s moving up and down I-5.
Okay.
And then ended up in Vancouver, which is where my husband then joined me, and then we came back up here.
Nice. Is he from this area then?
Yeah, he's pretty much from like Puyallup, Olympia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I spent a lot of time in Eugene. I really like
you. Right on.
Yeah. Nice. So 7 years strong is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you have a biggest seller item that people come in pretty consistently for?
I get that question a lot. Then there isn't really any one thing, because I feel like there is quite the variety. And I think people come in and they just get excited. It's more about the experience. And so then they end up just kind of grabbing an assortment of things.
Right. Come in and they find stuff they can't resist.
Right. Yeah. And it can be different from person to person, day to day. Like, I do on the weekends, I do a lot of records and music. Maybe that's just when people have time to browse. During the week, it's a lot of like, because I do candy, soda, and ice cream. So I get a lot of people who work in the area that come through for that. Kind of depends.
Nice. What are some of your favorites, sort of, I don't call it licenses, or what do you call it? Like, I think I read that you're big in, you like Hello Kitty. You don't pass up Hello Kitty stuff. Is that?
I do like Hello Kitty. And Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bears would probably
nice.
be my top 3.
Nice.
Those are all good, right?
Yeah,
No, Hello Kitty's from
Japan. Yeah.
some Happy Kitty place. Do you have a cat?
No, we've got 2 dogs.
Oh,
Nice. What kind of dogs?
They're dorkies.
Okay. I like
At
it
least that's how we
already.
were described. So they're like part dachshund, part Yorkie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never heard that
Dorkies.
before.
So one's sort of very short and compact, but
Yeah.
she's got the coloring of the dachshund with the little tail, you know. And then the other one is super fluffy Yorkie, but like really long. We call it a long dog.
Are they littermates?
No, they came as a bonded pair, and we
Okay.
don't know. I think it's because the one was really sick when we got her. So I think they were like, hey, you just get 2 for the price of 1. But there's also conjecture that maybe the one was, you know, the one puppy that this one had,
Oh,
kind of thing too, because she has a
dorkies.
congenital. She's missing one of her paws, for lack of a better term. So yeah, but
Nice.
they're fun.
What does retro mean? Why retro? What does it mean to you when is it because you're Gen X and you like this stuff from your youth and you grew up with it? Is that kind of the feel?
Yes, and actually, I'm glad you asked that because people ask me this all the time, especially when they come in. They're like, "This isn't retro," and I was like, "What is your definition of retro?" So technically, it's more of like a feeling, or like of looking back and like throwback versus vintage, which is very much a time period. So anything like I consider vintage 20 years and beyond.
Okay.
And then so retro, it can actually be up to like 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
I kind of went off of the like Etsy's terms,
Yeah.
I guess, because I sold on Etsy for a long time. And that gives me up to like 2012, 13.
Okay.
So it kind of broadens. It allows me to have more, I guess, or get into a more broad field of stuff.
Nice. And then antique would be like stuff your mother or
My
grandmother. Mike is an antique. But that'd be more like stuff that, my parents considered antique stuff.
Right.
Oh, would that be
Like 50s, 60s, I think. Yeah.
Geez, I want some.
So I'd say vintage is like 70s, 80s, even 90s now.
Early 90s, yeah.
Stretch Armstrong.
You mentioned you have a lot of kids that come in. Is there anything that they are gravitating towards? Any properties that they're like, are they just kind of like taking it all in, the high school kids, or?
They're like, yeah, they're obviously video games. That's sort of one that crosses all.
Yeah, because you guys got a lot of vintage games, right?
Yeah. So like all the retro
NES,
gaming.
yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the record rooms, so in the record room, then I don't have used, but I also have new product. So I've got like Tyler the Creator and like the new hip stuff that these kids. Where is their record store, music store? It's not like they've got Sam Goody on the mall anymore. And so exactly, and there was nothing in Kent, which is why I was like, well,
is there no record besides you? Is there no record store in Kent?
There's not.
Oh,
I think the closest one is maybe there is time. Well, there's one or two that are now open in Des Moines, maybe Burien area. But yeah, so I would get that all the time. These dudes that went from Tacoma up to Seattle, and they're like, man, it'd be nice if there was something here. And so I was like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah, I can do this.
And I had started with a small little area. And then it wasn't until after the pandemic and we decided to switch gears. So I was like, you know what? I think it's just time to go full blown into this. So we opened up the space, and we get a lot of kids now that come in either just to hang out back there, because we have a duck hunt set up so they can play, duck hunt on the TV. I've got some vending machines. There's, they just kind of, I don't know, chill back there, look at CDs, tapes.
Is there a holy grail item that's out there that you would love to get in the store?
Well, there's so many.
Is there one that you can name?
Holy grail. Actual.
Besides that,
one from the Indiana Jones.
I honestly can't say, and I'm afraid that might hurt my street cred a little bit.
No.
Oh,
Jeez. Is your husband really involved in the store? Is it mostly you, or does he?
Oh,
You guys do it together?
he's got the other job with benefits.
Kind of the 9 to 5.
Yeah. But he's in there on the weekends and he helps out, at any events. I mean, he's my number one supporter. I couldn't do it. Literally couldn't do it without him. Because I tell people I love what I do, but I'm also not trying to support a whole family or pay my mortgage or buy a yacht or like
Well,
I don't know, like
the night is young.
I just want to sell things and make people happy.
Scratch offs.
Right. I mean, I can sell Pokemon, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Magic the Gathering. So it's like, there goes my kid's inheritance.
Like, there it is.
One pack at a time, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you do individual Pokemon cards? I know
we
a lot of-
don't anymore.
Okay, so it's all like packs. and
Yeah.
stuff.
We
I
did,
would think that would take up a lot of space.
and time. It's
Yeah.
so tedious.
Search, 30
Yeah.
minutes to find me a 25-cent commonplace.
That's
No,
just what it is.
I can't.
Yeah.
But I figure there's so many other stores around me that now have done that. So it gives me the opportunity to be like, hey, you can go there or there. I'm always trying to like share the wealth, spread the wealth, get everybody what they need somewhere.
Yeah. And you're not the store to go to for like Funko stuff or something like that, right? We're talking actual retro stuff, not stuff that kind of harkens back.
Yes. Oh, I mean, yes and no. I don't do Funko in general just because it's not something I'm really passionate about and I never really got into it. And again, I felt like, especially, when I had the bookstore down the street, he sold a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
And so to, again, it was one of those things, but occasionally, like, if something that comes in that's very specific, like I have an ET one right now.
Oh.
And a My Little Pony one. So if they fit a specific theme that I've got going right now, then I'll put them out,
Nice, yeah.
or when I find a bag of like the Ronald McDonald and the chicken nugget dudes, I'm like, well, I gotta get those.
As a
And then I
Funko
make it
or-
work. So I'm kind of a little hypocrite. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
So
that just
okay.
made it out of a boardroom meeting where they're like, no, we're gonna make little people guys that look like chicken nuggets. Like the people eat.
The people eat. Yeah.
And put them in
This is the
costumes.
milkshake.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, that all starts as meetings, people.
Right. Yeah. Somebody's
decision
paid to
makers.
put that on the whiteboard, right? Soup is good food.
I hate to chime in without a microphone.
No, dude.
Read my lips so you can see me. Do you have anything for bronies? I consider this.
Really? I learn new stuff about Jeff every
My
day.
daughter was totally into it, so I got a soft spot for
Oh,
My Little Ponies.
I do have, actually, I just put out probably a dozen of the baby ponies, G1. Those are hard for me to come by, and I actually do spa days for them, so it takes a while. Like I'll have to accumulate a bunch, and then I, spend an afternoon washing, cleaning, curling their hair. And the joke is that I spend more time doing their hair than I care about my own. And I do curlers, like the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So I just brought those in today. I'm working on some newer generation stuff too.
What's your favorite My Little Pony?
Oh gosh,
I know mine.
I'd say Applejack.
That's
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so cute.
Oh, Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash are cute. And Pinkie Pie, that's a close second.
Pinkie Pie's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm Applejack. My daughter's now 15, so she kind of got whatever third generation or something. But we had the tiny little, I don't know if they're gumball machine. No, they were like you could
Like
put them
the
in a
blind
gumball
bag
machine.
thing.
The blind
Blind
bag
bags.
ones, yeah. Any blind bag stuff down there?
Actually, I do, but I also call it unblind them. So I have like these Pokemon figurines that come in. I import them from Japan, and they're all supposed to be blind boxes, but they're like 13. Well, I charge $12.99 for them. and I can't do that. So I've opened them all. I labeled them all so people know where they're getting. And for the most part, anything over $5, I'll do that with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So some kids not get 99 cents worth for 12.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a recent South Park episode. I don't know if you guys are South Park fans, but where Butters kind of gets tricked into going by what's the name? The Yabubi.
Oh,
Yabubi.
Labubu, yeah.
Labubu. And so he's buying a bunch of them. And it's like, well, you got to spend like $50 and get the blind box, and it's the wrong one. So you got to spend another $50. No, I mean, that's a brilliant way to go about it.
It's a huge
You know what the heck you're getting.
Yeah. And I don't ever really end up with, I mean, there's some that are duds, but I don't end up with a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, which is nice.
What are some of your favorite like TV shows from your childhood?
Oh man,
Or were you even a TV kid back then?
I was Growing Pains, probably Silver Spoons. I had a huge crush on.
No, I thought she was going to say Alfonso.
Oh. And then Growing Pains, with Kirk Cameron.
Yeah. He went a little right ways, sideways, right way.
You were gonna say 8's enough, right?
8 is enough.
Yeah, that might be too early.
Well, Adam is Adam the kid that did the Pop Rocks and the Coke? No, that was Mikey.
That was Mikey. Yeah.
What a way to go!
Family Ties. That was one of the favorite.
I have a man crush, big time man crush on Michael J. Fox. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Absolutely. What about movies?
Oh, Goonies, of course. Pretty in Pink is my absolute hands down all time. We'll watch that. I don't even know how many times.
We were able to recall the final song in Pretty in Pink, OMD's If You Leave. Don't be now. We're gonna get back into it. This is gonna be. We're gonna get YouTube banned. Copyright. Constantly throughout this year. Leave out this whole.
Yeah. OMG. Oh man, the 80s were nuts.
The 80s were nuts.
KNHC. Remember C89?
Which one?
C89.
Oh yes.
C89. Yes, 89 was weird.
That was the was that a college station?
It was Nathan Hale High School.
Nathan Hale High School.
Yeah. I think it still is. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a good radio book.
Yeah, they did all the cool like remixing. Early remixes of songs.
Nice. Did you end up going you said you went to U?
Yeah, the U of O.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yep. Eugene campus I haven't been on. It's pretty nice.
It is, although the last time I went, because my parents still live down in that area, and it's completely different. So I feel like it's kind of lost some of its charm. But it was good. They needed, like I always joke that the forefathers must have died because there was finally progression after I left, of course, right? Because everyone who grew up there could not wait to get out because it was a college town and it just had stayed that way since like the late 70s. But now it's blown up.
What's the non-college population of Eugene? Is it 40,000, 50,000?
I remember the sign was like right before you turn off the main road to our home when I was younger. It was probably around 45,000 back then. I don't know. It's got to be way more than that now. But it very much like I do love that about that place is that they live and die with the ducks. Like every fall, every storefront, everybody, it's,
Everything's duck.
Yeah.
Green and yellow.
So when I come up here, I felt very much like a duck out of water. Among all these housekeeping.
Yes, we are a purpley bunch. Yeah. It is a good rivalry, though, if you're into sports.
And it's mostly a football rivalry or
maybe basketball, although Huskies haven't been good at basketball for 20 years. So no, that's great. Can we take a peek in the bags and see what you brought us and give us kind of an idea of some of the stuff that you
absolutely
you have down at the store?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Mike, do you want to This is awesome of you. We
Thank you.
very much appreciate. Jeff, I don't know if you want to come over.
Oh yes, that's important that he
do.
does too.
I'm loving the shirt already because this is what you're wearing,
Yeah, I
right?
like it a lot.
Yeah.
A Retro Emporium. Very cool.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Wow.
Right, I got a quality shirt.
Oh, it's a quality shirt.
yeah, I like it.
Nice. Did you make the design yourself?
I did, yeah.
She's nicely done. Yeah, what did you take in school? What was your?
Actually, I started off as a music major,
Okay.
and then ended up in journalism with the bent for advertising, and yeah. And then I ended up doing graphic design, doing print and layout for Jerry's Home Improvement Store.
Not Jerry.
Are they still around?
They are.
Nice.
And I think
See?
as of like 6 years ago, they were still using some of the pages I'd done for them
Wow.
because they just take out and like recycle them, But
Yeah.
yeah. So I learned a lot there. But did all the logo work, and there we go. Look at that. Ooh, you even have a good undershirt for it.
Oh yeah, it really does.
Oh, it actually works with it with the retro, yeah.
Best it can't.
Best I can right there. Yeah.
And you each got a different
Cola.
kind of drink.
Shut up.
Oh, you guys, I got the
Jolt.
I got
What did you
the king.
Got to work. It's blue raspberry sour soda.
RC.
So
Right.
so these are still made though, right?
They just came back out of
Just came
that.
back.
And I
That's not
literally
what
just
they say.
thought
That's
that
AI.
was stock.
That's AI, actually. It's an hologram.
We were talking about podcasts making AI podcasts. There's a big thing with that,
But notice it is 0 sugar as well,
zero sugar.
I know,
Perfect for me.
right?
Some
Perfect for all of
Coke
us.
Zero. Because they bragged about being like the most caffeine and the most sugar.
Yeah, that's so
right.
good.
And
I
All
remember-
the sugar, twice the caffeine.
Yeah.
I remember distinctly, how these memories come back. Like whenever I think about Jolt Cola, I'm literally like in my 6th grade classroom. Okay, that just aged me. But my 6th grade classroom having a discussion with somebody about it, like in, like at the end of the hall. It's wild. So every time I think about Jolt, I'm like, all of a sudden I'm in that.
Right back. That's what the retro does to you,
corridor.
right?
Better than
Yeah,
that
yeah.
tailgate of a B-17 or something. Yeah,
Right,
those are the
right,
safe
right,
ones.
right.
That's where I always go.
Right.
To the B7.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Are
Yeah,
these candy cigarettes?
They
Oh,
are.
ah.
I didn't know these are still legal to be made.
So they did take them away for a while.
Okay.
And then when they came back, they had to make them obvious that it was candy.
That was candy.
Oh my God! Yeah, thank God for the tobacco lobby.
Yeah.
Like,
And those are actually
my
my
hands, people.
and those are actually probably my best selling candy. But what's funny is that all the adults think it's really funny, and the kids are like, "Ew, why would you ever? What was so funny about that?"
My daughter would just.
Right? They just don't even know.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I wouldn't leave you out.
Roundup's candy.
Woo!
Oh,
Nice catch.
Yeah, that is awesome. And some stickers. We love stickers.
Yeah.
Awesome. This water bottle. Oh, thank you so much. The record room.
Yeah, that's nice.
How many records would you say you got for sale?
Cool. I don't even know. Probably have 4 full bins,
Okay.
and then pretty full new bin too. And we do live music events as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about
Yeah.
that too, because you've had everything from our friend Krampus 253, I think, has been in
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
live
Friend of the
music.
show. Oh yeah.
You mentioned the Pokemon. Is that like a weekly thing?
That one's kind of bi-monthly, so twice a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often are you guys doing events down
So the live music we've been doing once a month for probably about a year and a half now. And then I've been trying to do like craft night. So we just did a rock painting night on Saturday.
there? That's right, rock painting. Yeah.
Which filled the room.
Fantastic.
People like to paint rocks, I guess. And then I've done Golden Girl paint by number nights.
No, that's
And the first one, like, and I digress. Like I go all out. like I theme all my desserts, and I mean it's a whole thing. So it's really an event. So the first one went really well, and people were like, "When are you going to do it again?" And I thought, man, I don't like repeating things. And so I was like, okay, we'll give it some time. Well, and I finally did another paint night. It was Bob Ross. It was like these little mini canvases. I also did a Dolly Parton one too. But people kept asking for the Golden Girls. I was like, okay, fine, I will do this Golden Girls again. And in their defense, they're like, well, there's 4 of them. I've only painted 1.
Who'd you start with?
I actually started with Rose.
Okay.
She was my first one. And then when I announced that I was going to do a second one, I think I sold out in like 2 weeks. Everyone was super excited.
How many folks come to
I can only fit up to like 24. So
okay,
it's
that's
pretty limited.
Great.
See, that's pulling everything off the floor, 6 tables. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Does anybody dress up as a Golden Girl out of that?
You know, I actually had one table that had like sort of references, you know? Yeah. And then there was a group of ladies that, oh my gosh, they all had like these aprons on, those Golden Girl themed, and they were just a hoot. I love it.
Right. We joke about this all the time. Is take like the Golden Girls who are like in their 50s when the show aired, and then you got like Red Fox who was like, I'm having a heart attack. It was like 40 at the time, right? And you're like, wait a minute, why were people so old back then?
Yeah.
What is going on? Is it all the milk that we drink?
Yeah. It's boiled. Everything was boiled.
And no nutrients whatsoever.
No nutrients at all. Just blanch. It's not just a name, it's a way of life.
Oh, man. What are some other things that we should know about Retro Emporium? You guys are down there. You're open on a daily basis. Are you closed on?
So I'm closed on Mondays.
Okay.
And then Tuesday through Saturday, 12 to 6 p.m. Sunday, 12 to 5. Okay. And then most of our events happen in the evening. So I call them the after dark events, like Retro Emporium After Dark, like, Peach Pit After Dark. 90210.
Yeah, 90210. Man, I haven't thought about that. Yeah. Do you have stuff because you mentioned like bringing out you wait till you have enough My Little Pony stuff. Do you sort of rotate stuff in and out, or does it kind of sell and then you bring out a new product, or
a little of both? Because I'm such a small space, like probably less than 1,500 square feet, and I've tried to pack. I mean, I've got packed so much in there. But that's sort of the issue I have is there's never enough space, and I joke about it, but so like right now I have a huge collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's going to be rotating out.
Yeah, MTG's
for something next
drop a
week.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set.
Right.
So
Yep.
maybe you want to just hold on long.
I know.
Crossover.
Right. And that's sort of the frustrating thing, because somebody will come in 2 months ago and then they'll come back in and it's gone, and so I just say, hey, I'm constantly rotating, or I'm always bringing in new things because I like creating a new experience. Even for the people that come in on a weekly basis, some of them have made it sort of their, not really goal, but their objective to come in and be like, what's new? What's new?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that is good on you for
so tons of regulars is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that's because like I mentioned, I opened a full year before the pandemic, and then they really, thank goodness, because that's what got me through.
Were you able to do like online sales, or were you able to do like people could buy stuff and you could leave it out for them? I mean, what was the pandemic like for you?
A little of that, but so because there was really only that initial shutdown, and that was actually when I launched the first batch of t-shirts. It was kind of perfect timing. Yeah. Because then I was like, hey, here are the shirts, everybody. And so I mailed out a bunch of those. I was still selling a little bit on Etsy, not so much, and then trying to do some stuff through Instagram. But yeah, that first batch of shirts literally paid rent for that first month or so.
Wow.
And then when we were able to open back up, it was just, you know, doing what I could do.
Social did let so many people in at one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was like my husband felt like the bouncer on the weekends, you know, because it is a small space and you don't realize that until you walk in, and then you're like, oh yeah, 10 people fills this space up.
Yeah. How is retail right now been for you? I know there's so much talk about inflation and all the stuff, prices going up and all that. You're sort of a niche market, which is great, but are you feeling any pinch right now?
I am in like the new product stuff, because it's, you know, as much as yep. And for the most part, like I rarely have the same thing in stock constantly, but there are my regular products, and I'm starting to look at going, you know, okay, are people going to accept, you know, $1, $2 markup on this? Or there's been some stuff where I've gone to go reorder. I'm like, nope, you know, no, like there's no profit at all.
Yeah.
And
like you say, you don't have a bunch of stores. You don't have 8,000 square feet of storage somewhere, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you can't
you know,
just pack away.
exactly. So it's just a lot of, you know, I don't know, jumping from here to there and adapting and constantly adapting and adjusting and figuring out, okay, I have to lose this over here, so what can I do over here? And price points, you know, I'm constantly leveraging the price points. You know, what's going to be too much? What can I get away with?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Are there things that are seasonal that you sell that are, you have to switch out, like Halloween stuff or Christmas stuff?
Yeah. So actually, I have all my Halloween stuff out right now. And then I do a massive Christmas display every year too. So that changes. And it's a sort of a front window area display that gets changed monthly, in addition to the seasonal, you know. But so right now it's like, okay, got to bring out my blankets and the hoodies and the beanie hats, you know, and then so I'm just in the process of trying to gear up for the holidays for that reason, knowing that there's certain things I will sell at times of the year that I don't the rest of the year, and that's been kind of fun to figure out. But now I'm like, I got it. I know what to do now.
Nice. All right. Well, you can be found on, is it retroemporium.com?
Just Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I think I did. You have a cloud tree or whatever they call it.
Oh, Linktree. Yeah.
Linktree. Yeah.
Yep. To some old there was another podcast. I've had a couple of YouTube videos. King 5 Evening did a spot a few years ago.
Right. Yeah, big time.
Yep. That is the big time.
Yeah.
It was a Grant Goody. Was that the guy from
for years? He was on
Yeah.
there. So go to the socials, go to the Instagram if that's where you're at. Facebook, we'll post some links as well. And we got to get down there, boys.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe
you should come down for the live music happening this Saturday.
What's playing Saturday?
So I think this one's more the punk vibe. We've got
it's
Pregnant Dad.
Yeah. Because that's Loud Farts
Visitor.
Yeah.
Visitor Coach, and I don't know. I'm excited for them. They sound very alternative, grungy, high energy. Reaper Punks. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'll be nice. Yeah, I've been seeing Shorty for 40 years. Right, the guy. He keeps showing up.
And everybody knows him too.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows him.
What's the space like for the music? You don't have like a stage set up.
Oh, we don't. And this is they're always like, how do you do it? So basically we take all of our fixtures that are on wheels and we just displace them. So we take like their two main just kind of display shelves and put those back into the record room, clear out the rest of the shelving and spinner racks and whatnot. And then we actually take clear shower curtains and put that over the back wall of merchandise. Because there's hooks and stuff. And we just want to, and then, and then there's like a little alcove. That's technically where the band's set up. And it works pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, capacity, 30 is about the max.
Okay. That's a decent turn.
But yeah. I think we've we've made it there plus a little extra a few times.
Okay.
And
Selling
you sell ice cream.
chilled sodas.
Yep,
ice
yep,
cream,
yeah, exactly.
Candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
People in the corner.
Right, really.
I know, right? And then people are always like, "Can I still buy stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah,"
Yeah.
but it's that
Please
concept
do.
like, wait a minute, there's music in a retail space. I'm like, well, record shops do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, all the
why is this
time.
any different?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is.
Mhm.
Nice. Go check them out on Facebook. Like I said, we'll post a link. Check out the events coming up. Is there an event on Facebook, like a calendar on there? Do you guys do that?
I try and do that.
Okay.
I'll usually pin post at the top of both.
Mm.
And I'll make sure I do. But like all the information for the show is up there. I think there's actually an event page for that. So yeah, everything can be found on the socials.
Awesome. And thank you so much for coming down and hanging out with us,
Thank you very
Jokers.
much.
Yeah,
Forever.
thank you.
It's good to
Yeah,
catch
you
up. And
brought
thank you
down.
for the gifts. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
right,
And we've
right.
got some stuff for you as well.
Yay!
Hopefully it's a
Sweet.
text.
Like I said, anything
and
without-
a pickle tattoo.
Oh,
We got flaming pickle tattoo.
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little jealous now. I need to
Yeah.
get my own.
Relatively cheap to
Yeah.
do. So-
Well,
Mhm.
but priceless.
Oh, priceless. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. We'll
Uh,
talk offline. All right. And thank you so much. Retro Emporium, everybody. Go check it out down in Kent, Baker Street.
Welcome back, and thanks to Ann Smith from the Retro Emporium
Yeah,
in
that
beautiful
was great.
Kent, Washington,
Yep,
for
yep.
coming in and bringing us gifts and
Yes.
chatting about her business and stuff.
And just, man, she's a dynamic and engaged business owner.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like changes. A lot.
Yeah. There's a
She
lot
gets a
that
lot
goes
done.
into that because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
constantly having to figure out what the trends are and what the prices are and what the product is going to move and catering to your customers. And she's got to be sort of
nimble and
yes,
yeah, and doesn't have a lot of storage space.
yeah,
So that's pretty. I mean, she's in touch with it.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
yeah, yeah.
And it seemed perfectly sane.
Yeah.
So that's hard for
That's
small
hard.
business.
Yeah, it's such a nice lady. We got some great gifts.
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
super
thank you
nice.
so
Yep.
much.
Yeah, check this
Ann,
out,
for that.
everybody. Look at this.
Yeah, look at
Yes.
that. Look
It's
like $1 million
great
bucks, kid.
shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful shirt and
RC Cola.
nice and RC
And an
Cola.
RC Cola.
I got a Jolt and Mike got a
Warheads,
which I'd never
sour
heard of.
blueberry. No, me neither. I didn't know that. But I'm glad they were upfront about the 0% juice, as is printed in relatively large font. It's like, no, I was going to get tricked into thinking that was a juice berry.
Look at the color of that can. It
I mean,
looks-
it's some nature bluish.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Show us that can, Mike.
Mighty Ball Man.
Mike, show us that can. The camera over here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's great.
Yeah, and the guy's head's
Yeah.
exploding.
Yeah,
That's
Warheads-
exactly what you're
Warheads
gonna
candy
do.
is pretty extreme.
You take
They
a
got it at the
sip of
dollar
it.
store. Yeah.
And candy cigarettes.
And
I haven't seen candy cigarettes since I was a kid.
Since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
Just
I've never
funny.
seen this. What is this Roundup candy? Is this just like
It's just a funny brand
Yeah.
because mine were like Lucky something, so they were probably playing off the Lucky Strikes.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Mike's got Victory
Oh, yeah.
candy.
It looks like there's a bunch of cocaine
I
in it.
love it. Yeah,
It probably is. Yeah.
Like literally on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
inside the package.
It's my
there's
biggest seller.
Yeah,
Jim Ignatowski
Yeah.
was all over it.
Uh,
Nice.
one of the
Again,
greatest characters of all
great
television
character.
history.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, we could do a whole show on Jim Ignatowski. So funny. So yes, and congratulations to her being in business 7 years.
Yeah, very
which is
well
great through some trying times. So
done. And thank you, Mary Clymer, for
suggesting it. Yes.
making the suggestion.
Yeah.
Brilliant as always.
Brilliant as always. Boys, ending this here program on something positive, and because it's Halloween time, I know this because my house is a flurry with Halloween activity,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know it's coming up. Found a little quote just for this time of season, and it goes something like this. It's from Carolyn McCullough. In a book she wrote called Once a Witch. I was born on the night of Samhain, when the barrier between the world is whisper thin, when magic, old magic, sings its heady and sweet song to anyone who cares to hear it.
Beautiful.
Nice. Nice. So we're going to leave it there. Again, big thank you to Ann. We're going to come back to our top 5 this week, our top 5 worst lies to tell on a first date. It's been a long time since I've had a first date, but I can come with some lies.
I've had one recently, and the jig is up.
I promise not to do something, right? Geez. Yeah, so we'll come back and do that. You guys can play along with that. Go to r-townpodcast.com to the members only section, sign up there, or go to Patreon and find us there, and you can enjoy this too.
Yes.
So do it now.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, please, and thank you.
Yes, and we'll see you guys next week, hopefully with another guest. So we're working on some fascinating people to bring to you.
Yeah.
So
Thank
see
you.
ya.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it. And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links. For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.